Money with mom, sometimes shit just happens financially and there's nothing you could have done about it. So, here are two examples that I experienced kind of midlife. I work for a city government in California, and I went to work for a city government for the pension, for the retirement, and I can talk about more of that in another video. But in California, there is a section of your retirement that you have to pay as an employee. Well, my city was paying that 8% for us, and it was really nice. Well, come along to the Great Recession, and the city changed the rules. And we have a bargaining unit and they negotiated. But anyway, so 1 year I had to start paying 5% more, which I understand it's my retirement, I should be paying for it. But 5% out of your check is a lot. And then the next year it was 3%. So in 2 years, I was bringing home 8% less in salary. And at the time, I was only getting like a 1% raise, not probably two, especially because of the recession. The second thing that happened in that same period was my taxes doubled. I didn't make any changes, still had the same amount of deductions, still made about the same amount of money, and all of a sudden I got a tax bill. And fortunately, I had the money in savings, but all of a sudden I had to adjust, my withholdings. And the short version of this is after that second year, I was bringing home $20,000 a year less than what I used to. And that was a third of my salary. So that made things really hard. And I had to adjust. And it took me several years to make changes, but I couldn't control the fact that there was a recession and all of a sudden the city wanted us to start paying that money. Again, I know it was a privilege, but 8% of your salary going away is huge. And then my taxes doubling. So losing a third of my salary. So anyway, I just wanted to let you know that sometimes things happen and the only way to prepare for them is to have an emergency fund. Let me know if something's happened to you that was completely out of your control and how you handled it.